Alright, we are live. I am trying to figure out how luck works to make a video about luck for people that are confused about if they should use luck or not. And that is making me go crazy because it's weird. Um, and then there's also gear farms. And then there's also looking up the market to try to buy a best in slot before they change how best in slot works. And I don't know, it's kind of a lot. My daily look to see if I find a piece that's literally ideal for me. Probably won't exist. What is it called? I forget what the perk's already called. It's on my headpiece. Or one of them. This one. Prolonged favor. Lock in, cat jam. Oh, I could turn back on the music. If we want to do that early. I think it's still on the same thing that it was on before. Yeah, it is. There we go. And the game froze. There's no shot. I just restarted the game. It's not supposed to freeze. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. We're so back. Catacombs is gonna work now. True. I hope so. Could a disease plague herald sin build work in the current meta? 100%. It's just like not. It's not meta, but it's like anti-meta. If that makes sense. Like it's a meta disruptor. Like if the meta is anti-disease, Invig is a meta disruptor. What was the patch? They announced it on Twitter. Uh, let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, I've got it. Release notes fix. I mean, this is not a complete release notes, to be honest. Like, there's probably a lot more changing in a patch. But the short of it is it exists. There is a patch. They fix an issue. Some players not being able to access the trial. It doesn't really matter. I think this is main story quest related. Catacombs, the raffle bones issues fixed, so Catacombs will be really good, hopefully. Fix an issue where Catacombs levers are not interactable so that we can actually get access to secret rooms. Hopefully, if that includes torches. So it's just like general bug fixes. I think it also is going to include some balancing stuff, but I don't think it's going to be a lot. If Plague Herald Sin build could work, what other weapon would you work best in your estimation? I mean, Sin extends debuffs by 20%. I think you could literally just go Plague Herald, throw on like 1 to 2 Invig, and then run a Flail or Fire Staff or anything. I could just apply lots amounts of dots, and then like you're kind of just fine. Like that would just counter the entire meta. You just have like 1 to 2 people do that, and like literally everyone's Invig is worthless. Fix an issue that allowed old perks to be placed on new crafting items via the perk crafting system. This was not intended, so we removed the ability to use perk items on those recipes for already crafted items. The men that have the new and old perks, we've swapped out all the old perks with an empty charm slot. Mastery perks become skill slots, offensive theme perks become offensive slots, and defensive themed perks become defensive slots. Hmm. I watched a video last night about it. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Yeah. What's going on? We're talking about the new patch. I'm wondering if there's a play here where they talk about like what stuff's being converted to, and you like start rolling pieces that have an extra that you force a defensive slot on because that counts as a defensive charm. And then from there you can get like quad defensives or tri defensives in a gem, like that kind of thing. Nice, I got M3 gears without doing anything. Yeah, that's how I'm interpreting it. Fix an issue where territory standing boosters do not apply to Nighthaven. Oh, they added the sets that were missing. Seems like just general bug fixes then. Wouldn't mind the triple offensive with sacrificial empowerment. Yeah, if you can get that for cheap, that would be crazy. Because that's gonna be the bee's knees. So I still haven't done my world tours today, so that might be where I start. The bee's knees, when did he turn 65? I don't know, I needed something to say. I'm still working on my sling. I turned 65 when we hit 10k people on the YouTube ease. Oh wait, I TP'd to the wrong spot. 10k big W, huge W. I think it literally changes nothing, but I like the number. What are your thoughts on prolonged favor as a perk in PvE? Haven't heard much talk about it, but it seems insane, especially with keenly empowered and fortified. Oh, I think it's nuts. I mean, in PvE, people are running empowered, right? Like, this is, like, empowered, but it applies to everything. Like, if empowered was a perk, prolonged favor is going to be a perk. That chest doesn't have anything. What are your thoughts? I already answered prolonged favor. Oh yeah, congrats on 10k subs. Thank you, McDudes. CK and Merc and Mines are the gold mine because I have a chance for charms of wearing luck. Yeah, I'm working on a video about that one. But in order to make a video on that, I need to like understand the topic a bit better because I don't I've never bothered to understood how luck works, and I've never really bothered to understood how like healing works in the back end. So I asked a few people how does luck work, and they are attempting to explain it to me. But there's definitely better chest runs than other ones, and this is one of the better ones. And luck does impact your drops. The question is like just how much does it impact your drops? The thing I didn't realize, like, just from the brief stuff I've looked at, is, like, the major luck trophies, they literally give the same amount of value as just putting luck in, like, every single gem slot possible. Like, they're not that insane. I don't care about that kind of chest. I honestly don't care about this one either. This one's not that good. Are you always going to be empowered with that prolonged favor? The raid group has all the necessary rules. Yes. But people still generally care. Because, like, the way that people calculate empower in raids is, like, based off of theory. It's not practicality. Like, people are like, oh, the flail user will always have the flail out. Like, that's not always the case. So you want to shoot to be a little bit over. Like, I'd say you should want to shoot for, like, 60 to 70%. Which is similar to PvP. Like, you do a similar thing there. But you don't want to shoot for, like, exactly 50%. Major luck trophies are like 50k on Hudson, completely not worth it in my opinion. Yeah, I am at least making a video comfortable on like everything that contributes to luck, because I got a very nice table. But I'm not comfortable going through and being like, hey, this is the exact calculation for how luck works. Sorry, I'm reading stuff about luck. I'll answer chat in a second. Cool, I got a formula. I can work with that. I can work with the formula. I like formulas. Yeah, it's... I think they're gonna add a system at some point where you could, like, it'll make the rules a little bit less RNG, but we're, like, at the very beginning of New World, basically at this, like, New Gear 2.0, where at the beginning it's just gonna be pure RNG, right? And over time, they're probably gonna, like, taper it off a bit. I'm gonna be honest, Crush, this is like a really standard system that's in a lot of MMOs. Like, I would argue that it's probably not the most fun, but it's a very easy one to implement. Oink. What's up, Bandiv? Ayo, greetings from Romania. Thanks for the work you're doing on the New World related stuff. Thank you, Bog. So, I can probably go through the luck stuff on stream at some point today. I'm more comfortable now with, like, how it works. And then play around with the numbers a bit. But, it's looking like the TLDR is... Luck matters, but it doesn't matter much. My close quarters BB refuses to drop. Yeah, I'll have a video on that tomorrow. I probably could talk about it today. I got the scoop on how it works. Now I understand better. What? Am I watching? Pressing E to loot. This isn't... I don't think this is the best way to get loot. This is just the best way to get infix gear. It's like... You know how there's like the fish with porcelain bowl? It's like a similar thing. No, it's actually... I don't think it is. I think that Catacombs, if you're very good at them, are arguably a little bit better. Because you could force rolls on a specific type of thing, and like if you consistently do 5, right, we're getting like 20 boxes per, so it's 20 boxes per one thing that you want. The only problem is it can only drop 2 fixed. Yeah, but like I don't think, like I was thinking about it, and I don't know if you necessarily want more than 2 fixed. Like I don't think conditioning is that good. Like I think conditioning's good, but I don't think it's that good. Like, would you rather have, like, elemental aversion or conditioning? Like, to me, it would be elemental aversion. Would you rather have grit ward or conditioning? To me, it would be grit ward. Like, I think prolonged favor and shirking forward are basically mandatory, but it's still 2 slots, right? So it's like,
I don't know if you necessarily want all the fixed slots. Is your build for DPS? This is just a chest run build. I literally just have the BB on just in case there's loot biasing enabled on chest, but I'm pretty sure there's not. I have heavy gear on too because I want more heavy gear. Life Stealer's Drought's also mandatory, but it's a one of. Yeah, like, I mean, there's select pieces where I'd want more fixed, right? Like, chest piece, I'd want Vital Synergy, of course, and then I would want Prolonged Favor, and I would want the one other perk. So, like, that's an exception. But, like, I think in general, you don't want a ton of fixed. Like, you want fixed, but you don't want too much fixed. And, like, we've been talking about, like, getting, like, tons and tons and tons of fixed, and while that's true for, like, amulets, I think it's true, and I think it's true for earrings where you want a ton of fixed, I don't think it's true for the vast majority of, like, roles. Do you like Sacrificial Empowerment? I like it for PvE, I like it for DPS. If I'm a tank player, like, it's, like, griefing, though. Since old Divine's Embrace is getting nuked from post-patch crafting rapiers, do you think there's a new Abyss Rapiers, N2, and Thwarting Strikes too? Like for DPS on Rapier? Yeah, it's gonna be like a combination of like those kind of perks and like attunements. It's not gonna be what it is right now. Like you don't really want offensive slots because you can run those on other pieces of gear like your armor. I think like Shuriken plus one of the single perks is pretty much the desired gear for pre-M3, right? For say a Bruiser. Yeah, for Bruiser, I don't think you'd want more than like 2 to 3 fixed perk slots. Like I think it's only the chest piece that you might want more than 2. And even then, like I don't think Bruiser really wants like Prolonged Favor. Like you could get it, it's not a bad perk. It's just like I would rather pick up other stuff. I don't think that's a good chest if I remember right. M3 gear is not dead. M3 gear is really good for PvE. It's just not good for other stuff. Like, if you have M3 gear, like, you can get a defensive fixed, like Sacrificial Empowerment, and then you can go gem, and then you can go triple offensive, and a lot of people want that, including for PvP. So, like, what we've been talking about as BIS and what we've been complaining about is not necessarily universal BIS for all players. Thank you, Iker. Bruiser wants like 4 freedom and Vig plus Grit Ward. Yeah, but that's 3 defensive charms, right? That's not 3 fix. It's 3 defensive charms. So if you want 3 defensive charms, then the gear you get in open world isn't necessarily the best. And then like if you're trying to figure out how to get gear that's the best for those roles, then like that's where you start thinking like, oh, Catacombs might be better because it's like, you know, I want this. Like, say you're trying to play around infixes too and different set bonuses, and like say that your chest piece slot's taken, your leg slot's taken, your helmet's taken. It's like, okay, do Catacombs, start rolling those gauntlets and try to get the best perk that you can get from those gauntlet slots. Like that's what I'm thinking about, like in terms of best in slot, and then that makes me like sleep a lot better at night. And like maybe it's copium, but like then Catacombs becomes your end game best, right? Like Catacombs becomes the best end game activity, and I would be very happy with Catacombs being the best end game activity. You can't get it both ways though. You can get RNG loot, or you can get basically no loot where you craft your best in slot. Last patch we had a no loot, craft your best in slot. We saw what the results looked like in terms of the player count, and in this patch we have much higher player count. I need people that can solo clear routes. Oh, yeah, that's the first threshold. I was there for a while, and then I just watched the BB, and it became a lot easier. You just got an Infix Axe? Yeah, I got another Infix earlier, too. It's not that good of an axe. This one's also infix. Is it true that shield and amulet protections are not working? So they're not visually working, but they're actually working in game. I got a ring with Enrage Leash, how to activate the Enrage. You need to have a piece with the Enrage set and start hitting people. Just be careful with the Enraged ring, because you just take like 15% more damage every time someone hits you. I was getting nuked in PvE, and I couldn't figure out why I was dying. And then I was like, oh, why am I slotting this? Like, this piece sucks. I like that New Road Buddy, and the protection value is 0. What am I missing? Is it actually 0 on New Road Buddy? That makes me more concerned. Unless I'm super cooked. Yeah. I'm not in the perk section. That's ABS. We're running into more weight issues. I need to, like, purge a few storages. Time to sit on my phone and farm the sun. Yep. Or you could use the trick I somewhat clickbaited people about, but to me it's very helpful, or you just go on your phone and gather things. You can just be on your phone and like just chill, do something else, and then like come back to the game. Like just make sure you don't get kicked. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. I think a lot of people really did not like that video. To me, it's really helpful, and but I don't know. It's one of those where it's probably bipolarizing. I probably advertised it in a bad way. I was like, hey, you can skip the queue, and to me, it's like skipping the queue because it's like I have an hour commute home, so I get to sit in the queue for an hour without like actually being there. Clickbait final boss. Yeah, sorry. This is one of the things that you learn on your way to 10K. You learn how to clickbait. It's kind of a sketch title. Yeah. I was trying to think of like a different title, and I just did not like come up with one that was like good and distinct without like sounding clickbaity. That was the problem. And then I was like, ah, fuck it, I don't care enough. So, it's probably on me, but that's why it's weird. The phone tower, the sun meta is real. It's a game changer. Yep. Like, I was thinking, like, if I wasn't streaming today, which I was really debating not streaming today because there's, like, a lot of, like, really good content on, I was just going to do the Tower of the Sun on the phone, and then I was going to go watch baseball and football, because there's arguably one of the best baseball games of all time on right now, or, like, a really important one. Why do I have Shirking Flames and Flame Attunement on my life staff, AGS? Go Lions. Last I saw the Lions they're up, right? I have not seen it since like the first quarter. World trade by bitrate. Uh-oh. Let me double check it. I don't care about that. What bitrate on YouTube is, it's still, I mean, it's what I set it to. It's not perfect. Let me see if I can give you guys more. That's not the one we care about. Um, I could up it a bit. I can't up it much more, but I can up it a little bit. I need to figure out like what's a good bitrate to set it to. Because right now it's sitting at 6K. Do I need to set it to like 10? I could try 10. Set it so I can at least see your character. There's no way it's that bad. Is it actually that bad? Because it's set to 6K right now, which I thought was like the amount like that's like good. And like I see that it's like streaming at 6K when I'm looking at the YouTube side. So why is it like going to shit? Oh, it's fine for me. It's not bad on YouTube. Okay. Well, I upped it, so it should take effect, but I don't know when it will take effect. Is Cousin just baiting me? I trust Cousin, though. Cousin doesn't usually bait me. Thank you, Brock. Appreciate it. I don't think any of these are good. They literally, none of them have, like, gem slots. This one's okay. But it's like a light hat, so I don't really want that. So what's the next build video you're doing? I don't know, I could show you guys, like, what I'm struggling with on the build videos, but... It's really hard to do build videos right now. So, like, if I go to New World Buddy, right, there's a section for gear sets, and then you can create one. And this is like how you start a build. The issue is, so if I want to choose like gear, right? The gear that we generally are picking that is like flexible is like this cloth hat, like plate helm. But if you actually search for like cloth hat, there's like a bajillion different like variants of cloth hats. So there's like this cloth hat, and then there's like random cloth hats like down here. And like all of these have different perk slot combinations, and I don't know which one is which. So you end up just like guessing and checking to try to figure out which one is which. It's like what do I do here? Like if I click on this, for example, it's like I can't even see the perk slots here. Like, okay, that's the old one. Like none of this is useful. This is the wrong cloth hat. So then I unequip it and I have to pick a new cloth hat. It's just like a pain. On a gear video about bruisers, we kind of left it up for thought. The new bloat is real. It's just like I need more flexibility to pick the perks. That's the issue. That's why when I did the healer one, I like just went through New World Buddy and I just started like showing which perks would just generally be good. Can you set the one level or something? I mean, I know the tier. I think Genie sent me something that was supposed to help, but it didn't really help me. Oh my god, people flooded the chat. People actually flooded the chat. I can't even see where Genie responded at this point. Uh... Oh, I found it. So Genie said, when picking an item, quick filter for slots 4. So, slots 4? Slot 3? Oh. That might make it workable. Is this just a miicrow reading comprehension? No, it still has this, though. Oh, wait, you can go further? Oh, and then you could pick the perks out down here. Never mind, Genie's smart. Maybe I'm just dumb. So if I wanted, like, a gem slot, then from here, I could do, like, onyx. And then here, like, say I wanted a defensive slot, so say I do, like, Grit Ward. And then I wanted, like, Shirking Fort. And then I wanted, like, Prolonged Favor. And, I don't know, what's our favorite last slot for a defensive? Elemental Aversion? It's doable. It's doable. You could do build videos now. We have the technology. It is possible. I just picked random perks. Like, there's actually better ones in this. But, so what's the next build? Uh, I could do a poll. I mean, if you guys want to do a poll for it, we could do a poll for the next build. How could I get an infix bow and blunder? I tried PvP yesterday. I just want wind. It's OP, especially blunder. I'm working on a video for that tomorrow. I could possibly work on it on stream today. But the new gear system is kind of complicated. I mean, would you guys rather see a video? Like, I mean, I kind of want to do both, but it's probably going to be on separate days. Do you guys want a build video tomorrow, or do you want to build on, like, how luck works, / like, what you should do to get infix gear? What does infix even mean? It's this funny perk. So the Momo Boom Boom, that's like OP. Like, that's where you get those perks. They're like artifact equivalents. It's really complicated to understand how they drop. Congrats on 10K. Thank you, Darren's. I appreciate it. It took a bit, but we're there. Luck infix for sure. I mean, to me, it's probably like luck infix is probably the more important thing. But it's something I didn't really completely understand until today. And I would kind of want to graph it out. So I bothered Jordan until he gave me an example of how it works. And then I can do a Desmos, which I love doing and some people don't like doing. But so there's different values for luck. How do you do subscripts in Desmos? I always forget. Underscore. Cool. Like, I could do this right now if we wanted to. for full nerd mode activated. Let's go. Okay, yeah, we can do it. So I am drawing out what Jordan sent me, and this is like all credit to Jordan because he's smarter than me. So max roll for every piece is set to 100,000. Luck is an arbitrary thing that you get from a loot table of sorts. It's like, this is like trophies and stuff like that. And then there's a required, which is set per piece. So for infix gear, the way that you look at it is there's this 90k. So that's the thing that we have to like roll better than. And this is clamp max, which means it follows a particular formula. So the clamp max formula is max roll minus required see if I can even get that to work right now. There we go. Divided by max roll. And then that's a percentage. So this would be times 100%. Effectively. So you have a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting an item if you had 5k luck, is what that would effectively mean. What if we set this to like 0? Wait, I don't even have luck in this formula yet. Wait a second. I haven't done this right yet. We have to wait a second. So this is our base. This isn't really... So that's without luck, what it would be. This is the clamp max one. So this is a variant that's more complicated. I don't really know what this means, if I'm going to be completely honest. But I'm good with patterns, so we can make a pattern. So I'm typing out the formula for this now. And then all this is a parenthesis. And then we divide that. So that's not a lot more of a value. And then there's this other type of calculation that they have, which is called add to roll, that AGS sometimes uses. And then I can do the formula for that too. So we have 3 different formulas here. None of them probably make sense yet. Patch. It's in the Discord. It's in the patch is in the news section of the Discord. We talked about it a bit earlier, but I can talk about it a little bit later. So this luck value, you could see the impact of luck here at the bottom. Let me put in the max possible luck value real quick. So the max possible luck value is 7,000. So that would increase your odds from 0.1 to 0.107. The difference between 0.1 and 0.107, I guess 75, is like 1%. So it doesn't really help you that much. Like, what's 1 divided by 0.1? Or, so it's saying 1 in 10 will have an infix. Versus what's 1 divided by 0.10752688. So it's like 1 in 10 versus like 1 in 9 to just get a drop. If you go max luck. So it's like, if you spend all the money to get everything in the world, like, your odds don't go up by that much. Because the formula for infix gear, it uses this, like, clamp max thing. So I got like 34% luck. So this value I'm getting is from this table that Jordan provided me. There, you can't get 34% luck. Or it's not like you can get 34% luck, but it's not 34% luck. Miicrow pinned my YouTube comment. Thank you. So it's like, the crazy part about this is, like, look at the major loot luck trophy value. It's like, oh yeah, if you have 3 of these, that's worth 450, and if you flag, you have 1,000. So like, flagging is just infinitely better than like getting the trophies. Can you get the infix gear from the sun tower? No, you cannot. I don't even know what this spring tribe dram even is. Like, is that a food? But like, luck gems are worth the same amount as luck trophies, and if you get luck on your armor and all that, like, luck on your armor is, like, worth way more than luck trophies. Consumed from the Springtide event? Okay. So it's like if you want to stack luck, like, trophies aren't really the best way. Like, I have trophies, but they don't really do that much. Like, if you have the faction territory, you also have a bonus luck mod. But, like, see how that's, like, 7,000 for the max? And, like, the difference between the base and the max is, like, 1 in 10 versus 1 in 9. Can I do this? Yeah, like, it doesn't really help you that much. So even if you have, like, the max luck, which is 7%, you increase your odds to get a piece by 7.5%. Like, it matters, but it's just like, it's not that significant. Selling the major loot luck trophies before you release the video? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Luck has always been useful for everything except trophy mats. I mean, the part where luck gets really good is, like, you see how this base and this clamp max, like, how those are, like, or maybe I could zoom in a bit so it's a little easier to see. But, like, you see how the difference between these two doesn't matter, but there's a giant difference to add to roll. So if there's, like, an add to roll mod on something, then it's insane. But then, like, the thing I was looking up is, like, okay, let's look at, like, the most rare item in the game, like goldfish and porcelain bowl. This has the clamp max thing, too, so it basically just means luck doesn't affect it. Like, luck matters, but it matters very little. So it's like, yes, you could put out a video and it could be like, luck matters, woohoo, like, you should all use luck and buy trophy mats and all this, like, really expensive stuff, but, like, does it really matter? Let's do some insider trading, make some propaganda saying luck is insanely bis with a cooked take. I have dice to sell. Fans like, I have dice to sell. Don't put this video out. That's funny. So wait, what is luck supposed to do now? Assist in infix drops? Luck does assist, but it assists very little. So like luck increases your odds for an infix drop. Like if you have maximum luck by 7.5%, and this is like everything that increases luck. So I don't know. Like you could use luck. It's just I don't see the point. Like, does it matter? Yes. Like you could run it. Like, it's not gonna hurt you. The main thing that, like, matters, it seems like, is the actual luck perk on, like, armor and, like, all these things. Like, if you get that, like, that matters a lot more than the trophies, too. The trophies seem like they matter very, very little. What, in the just played the game, just what's with all the mathematics? This is just showing, like, how much luck matters. It's just, like, luck doesn't matter that much. So if you have it, use it, but don't go spending 60k plus on it. Yeah, that's what I would say. We like math. This kind of is the math zone. If you don't like math, there's probably a better person to watch. I try to avoid doing a lot of the math on stream because I know a lot of people, like a good amount of people, don't like the math, but I like the math to prove that I'm sane to myself. Also, the other thing to note with the infix stuff before I let go of this train of thought is loot biasing isn't turned on, so it literally doesn't matter what you run. Like, there's no bias there. There's bias in the raid, so, like, it matters in the raid. Also, luck technically matters in the raid, but your roll to get an infix is, like, significantly less, or, like, it's like, significantly easier to get one in the raid than the elite chest, from my understanding. Oh, wait, no, I just completely lied. It's still 90,000. It's the same table. Like, it's the same odds to get one in the raid versus the elite chest. That's crazy. Why would you ever do the raid? Man, the raid doesn't drop good gear. It's the same thing for this, too? Oh, my God. I mean, the raid stuff's biased, but, like, that just basically just means elite chest runs are the best way to get this kind of loot in the game. Crush is mad. Alright, everybody, just walk up to your chest and press E. This is the way to get the best gear in New World. I think design-wise it makes sense if luck is gonna exist. This is about the value that it should matter. Yeah, like, it matters, but it's not, like, night and day. Oh my God, he just finished that guy right in front of me. Tomorrow, hopefully the tenacity set will exist. Yes, and you have to go on your elite chest run to drop it. Wahahaha. Night Haven? Never heard of it. I'm on Merc and doing my chest run. Yep. There is loot biasing for armor, though, so just make sure you have the right armor on when you're, like, going to get infix stuff. I got a tenacity penetration ring. What do you mean it doesn't exist? The infix exists, but the set bonus does not exist. If you want the set bonus, you have to get it from the appropriate area. So like the PvP stuff, the the raids, etc. Oh, I also figured out today, because I was looking at luck, that you have a 1 in 10 chance to get an artifact from the portal. Fun fact. Miikrow's adventure to understand luck. Miikrow, I'm gonna send you my manifesto to you every day until I make a video on it. My video is gonna be called Crush's Manifesto. Also, I just realized I went on another chest run without, like, emptying out my loot. I'm gonna, like, get overweight again. Oh well. Did I miss a chest? I did. Does luck affect artifact drops? No, it does not. Wait, did I lie? Let's see. I have the tools to figure this out now. So if I look here... So, you see how it says greater than 0? I think that basically means luck doesn't matter. Because it means that, like, it's like a 100% thing. But then there's, like, this 10% odds. So it's like, I assume it's just a 10% and luck doesn't matter. Like, that's what that means. I don't even know how to use Nord Bitey, even to check if it's possible. It's Darth Odin. I've been trying to farm a plague crit sundering stacks VG from the tower for 25 hours. No combos ever dropped. Yeah, I could show how you can do that. Can I show how to do that? What are the mob names for the tower? If you give me the mobs names, or like one of the mobs names, I could do that. Without the mob name, it's a little harder. Started the anti-chest run stigma. Do you think if AGS made the loot just drop from a mob in front of the chest, people would just realize how stupid they are? I don't think Crush likes chest runs, but that was my response to Crush 2, I think, at the time, too. Where it was like, if you farm mobs, it's basically the same thing as doing chest runs, but you're more stagnant, and it's even more boring. So, like, I don't know. Like, I prefer it if loot comes from harder content. Like, the better loot comes from the harder content, and, like, content like this exists, but it's not the best way to get loot. Like, that's where my stance is with it all. So, like, my response on, like, how to make the loot better would be, like, for this artifact stuff, where it looks like, for the raid, you have to roll, like, a really high roll in order to get the gear, and it looks set up very similar to how it is in the chest run. I would significantly lower this barrier, so you're far more likely to get the infix gear from the raid. So, like, there, it's like, you have to roll above a 90, like, you have to roll, like, a 0.1% chance in a raid. Like, I think in a raid, it should be, like, a 10% chance to get it, or, like, higher than that. Yeah, gathering luck matters. Loot luck does not matter as much. The difference comes out in the formula that I was trying to describe earlier, where I think gathering uses the add to roll. Every time I alt tab, like, the game freezes. Did we just crash? Nope. I'm gonna make the game... Let me know if you guys could still see the video if I make it full screen. It already is full screen. Well, GG. I thought it was borderless window. It's not borderless window. Igor, what do you think the top fixed perks are for healer armor? Bless. Smile. Unironically, I think it's like Invig. And like anti-disease stuff is like better than a lot of the damage reduction things that are in the game right now. And by keeping disease off of you, you then could heal for more. Like, I think that's like an underrated perk for heal. Yeah, but Invig isn't a fixed perk. That's my point, is that you don't necessarily need to fix perks. Like, I don't think there's actually a ton of good fixed perks for healers. Like, Prolonged Favor's okay, but it doesn't apply to your heals. Heals aren't buffs. Like, I legit don't like those perks, Crush. I legit do not like the fixed perks on healers. Like, I don't think there's good ones. My question, what do you think are the top fixed perks for healers? Oh. Slash Con, maybe? I mean, Slash and Thrust Condition are, like, okay. Like, those are probably your best options, but I wouldn't say they're good. The answer is none, basically. I mean, what do you want on healer? Like, the best form of damage reduction, like, isn't possible with a fixed perk. Whee! Hey, Meeker, I saw your video talking about using Wit as an offhand for the 15% damage reduction, but I tested it for a long time and could not get it to work. That is interesting. Ooh, we got infix. Shirking Fortification? Oh, it doesn't have the gem slot. Unlucky. If it doesn't work, and we, like, that's something, so the backstory for that, Jane, is I got told from PvEers that were speedrunning that they're like, hey, all the PvEers that are speedrunning are using Wit. And they're using Wit and they're saying that this damage reduction thing works. And then I looked at Wit and then I saw the unequipped tag and I was like, oh my god, the damage reduction thing works. So like I tried to confirm their hypothesis, but I didn't look at it from a neutral point of view. So, but keep in mind the Wit bonus will only work if the target's taunted by you. Like that's like something that's a variable. So if you don't have like Despised on, like, or if you don't have the Wit perk like fully unlocked that does active, or taunts are active, that might be a factor. You also have to hit the target with a light attack in order for it to work. So it's like, it's a little conditional. But if you're looking at that and those, like, then you follow the conditions too and you're still not getting it, then it's a little interesting. It's memory of Haru. Okay, let me look. Sorry, I do not check the YouTube chat as much. It's something I'm bad with and I'm working on. My problem is the YouTube chat's to the right of my thing, and the Twitch chat is to the left, and the Twitch one moves more. So from here, you can see the possible drops, right? It's a lot. But if you... So, which piece are you trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out if I can get Plague Stacks Sundering on VG. So, we look at the mob, right? We go to where VG is. I think this is the only VG, but we can double check. Just click through this. Yeah, it's the only VG. So this is the one VG that drops from the mob. And then from here, we can look at the perk buckets. So here it's 3 fixed perks and 2 random. So what you're trying to get is you're trying to get Plagued crits and you're trying to get Sundering stacks. So it is possible. Is it likely, though, is the question. So you have to roll the VG. You have to hit a... So you first have to roll the VG, which is however many odds. When you roll the VG, after that, you need to hit this odd for Plague crits. And then if we go to Sundering stacks, you have to hit the same mod, I think. Technically, the odds change when you lock one of these. Now it's like 4%. Okay. So, what that's saying, this number, This is probably not what you want to hear, Odin, but you have to roll the VG, and then it's about a 1 in 1,000 chance, I think. So it'd be 1 divided by 0.00154. It's 1 in 649 to get that VG that you want. Assuming you roll the VG, and that's also not like looking at any of the other perks. Like, say you want, after you roll those two, you want a gem slot. Well, that's another thing that's going to hamper your roll, because now you have to get those odds too. And then say you want two offensive perks, that's also going to hamper your roll. So you're looking at like very, very, very low odds. We're on old school RuneScape drop rates now, poggers? Yeah. What's the faction VG give? I'm not sure. I think I got a PvP perks on it. I think healers will go Grit Ward. Also, so this is the part I was talking about with Crush earlier. Where this is like where I was like, I don't think open world drops are actually BIS, and this is probably a whole nother issue or a whole nother video altogether. But when you actually do Catacombs and you get good at it, you get like 2,000 to 4,000 currency of this kind every single time. So that's like 10 to 20 specific rolls for VG, right? So it's like, I think that eats at this number a lot faster than the open world drops would. So it's like, I think it's actually better to, like, at a certain point, if you can get to 5 or 6 catacombs consistently, I think it will be better per time spent to do the catacombs than it will be to just sit at the boss. You think healers will go Grit Ward or Elemental Aversion? I think Grit Ward just naturally makes a lot of sense when you can pop a Grit Pot and just get immunity. What are they going to do with the old perks now when we craft them in stations? So they mentioned that in the video, or not in the video, but in the patch notes. But they said that these perk masters will be converted. So the mastery perks will become skill slots, offensive will become offensive, and defensive will become defensive slots. So you effectively get another slot, so it's like kind of like you're crafting mutation-oriented gear. Yeah, I already wasted all my catacombs currency trying to roll stuff that I wanted to get. Hey, miicrow, I've never done a raid before. If I wanted to DPS in the raid, do you know what weapons I would need for people to take me? Yeah, are you talking about the first raid or the second raid? I mean, the metas are relatively similar, but they're slightly different. Uh, the yeah, New World builds is probably like it's a good resource for general PvE stuff. But in terms of DPS that will always be needed, Spear main hand is one that's always needed just for consistent weekends. You need Skewer on the Spear. Another one that is always needed for raids, although not every raid slot this role, is a Flail main hand. That's not really a DPS though. A Ren bot's always needed, but that's usually slotted with the Flail main hand, and then from there you get to meta specific DPS. The meta specific DPS that, or actually no, there's 2 more mandatory DPS. You need to have 2 SNS with light, or with round shields, and those are usually in light. So those are like 4 mandatory rules. Then you usually have a tank, so that's a 5th rule. You have 1 to 2 healers, so that's like 6, 7. And then you have your DPS that rotate depending on the meta. Rapier Aconite is probably the most popular combo right now for the meta DPS, and these just rotate depending on what's best in slot. Rapier Inferno is also considered to be very good, where the Rapier is your main hand. And then I think there's a few other ones that you can run, but are not necessarily best in slot. Like, I think BB on in certain content is considered to be really good. But it will depend on the bonus towards the environment. Yeah, if you're doing Rapier Inferno right now, you're on a meta build that can be slotted in a raid. PvE tank could make use of the elementally charged chest from Catacombs or just be lucky with the infix in open world, right? Yes, that's correct, Jay. And as we calculated earlier, that infix in the open world to drop is Well, actually, that's not a specific infix. This is for any infix in open world to drop. Is like 1 in 10 per chest you open or something like that. Crush, are you in game? Do you want to do Catacombs? Can you get infix perks from Cata like close quarters? No, you cannot. Only from elite chest runs. So elite chest runs will always be required as an endgame activity, effectively. Any diminishing returns? Calc's been done with ABS to see what the threshold is to aim for. Yes, I have done it, but I probably don't want to talk about it today because it's complicated, and we already did our math conversation. That one's probably more complicated than luck. Cat is cooked, I think, still. You can't queue Catacombs. Neither can you queue OPRs or arenas or CTF. Wait, you can't queue any of those? It's only elite chest runs then right now? Oh, God. I like the math. No, AWS servers aren't down. AWS servers have been up. They went down at 12. They're up at 3. Do you like the mortar? Dude, I love the mortar. It's so weird. You don't even go into the animation. You just kind of like fling it out there. And then it just like explodes. Eventually. Yeah. Blunderbuss skill tree for Catacombs. This is what I've been running, but I'm running mortar. I think most people are going claw shot or net shot. Three protection amulet with a 3 protection shield seems insane. It is. The thing that people are missing too is chest runs they don't always drop the best gear. So like, let me look at like an elite stockpile. Or elite supply chest. Like one of these. So giant loot pool, right? Let me look at like an amulet. Or what are the amulets called that drop in the game? Well, I guess I do have amulet in the title. So exemplary amulet's the one I'm thinking of. So your chest run has one type of amulet that can drop. This type of amulet that can drop has 3 locked perks and 2 non-lock perks. So your chest run amulet can only drop up to 3 fixed perks. If we look at like an OPR cache, I forget what the OPR caches are actually called. I think you can get 4 perks from OPR. I know you can get it from the PvP reward track, so let me... I think it's called Brutish Amulet. It's Brutish something. It's Brutish Exemplary Amulet. So this is the perk pool for other forms of content. If you look at the brutish ones, it can do 4 fixed. So the PvP related rewards could actually drop 4 protections and then a gem slot as your final. So the PvP drops are actually better than the open world chest runs if you want to be like really particular. They also can drop better perks. So like the PvP ones, am I looking at the right perk slot for this? No, I'm not. Under fixed perks list for the PvP, they have like access to better perks. So like Enchanted Resilience is insane, but it's only from the PvP ones. Mutations drop 4 slots. Are the new chests any better? No, they have the same drop table. The new chests are like actually most of the new chests are actually worse, but there's a few that are better. There's a war. Oh wait. It's not on a server. I'm not going. Never mind. Is matchmaking back yet? Let's see. I don't know, is this back or is this not back? I didn't experience the bug earlier. Also, I need to go to Evanscale and do this race. What do you get out of doing wars? Joy, fun, a good time, rewards, bragging rights, a lot of drama between players that have egos, and that's probably the most entertaining part. It's been scuffed all day with the AWS outage, I see. I don't know where Crush went. I was looking for Crush. Didn't really find Crush. I also gotta change all my stats. I just realized all my stats are messed up. For PvP, my flow IG build is 200 focus rest con. With this patch. It's different for the last patch. Mr. Math, please calculate at what point stacking leeching plus blood breaker plus... Oh, God. I could calculate that, but we've already done our math problem for today. We're allowed to do like 1 to 2 math problems per day. But the high level is you heal off the percentage of damage you deal, so there's diminishing returns to stacking that. Which I know is probably something I already knew, but... Patch note is out. Is it just the Twitter one, or is it the actual one? Am I flagged or am I not flagged? Oh, I am flagged. I didn't realize I was flagged this whole time. I'm trying to keep IG out so I could like switch to IG and chase better. That should have been a route. Twitter, I guess? Oh, okay, we already went over the Twitter one. Doink. What's best in slot for Great Axe Warhammer Bruiser? I think it's a lot of grit related perks. I think the grit perks are like very good. You think Plague Herald's still good in PvP? Oh shit, I took it off. No, Plague Herald's not good. Definitely not going to use it on flow. It's a trash artifact, you shouldn't run it. It's a good reminder. No, Plague Herald's great. I think it's still great. I think it's actually going to be better this patch. Yeah, Plague Herald plus Infected equals in big dies. So Plague Herald's going to be really good in big meta, and it seems like we're going into an in big meta. I am such a good kill stealer. Oh my god. I am so talented. I'd like to try 95% freedom stacking this patch. Oh yeah, I think that would be really fun. But it's like, would you rather have 95% or like 75% freedom stacking, or would you rather have 10% ward to like damage that's incoming from basic attacks? Like that's the question people are gonna have to ask. If I gained a level yet? I did. Not good. Oh yeah, I like Quail a lot, but I already made a video on that, so you guys should know that. Why do I have stone form on? I shouldn't be having stone form on. Do I also have the wrong thing on here? I do. There we go. I need to like update my gear. I forgot to update the set. There we go. Accidentally re-went into combat. miicrow, do you do your jumping puzzle quest every day? I do it every day. I like the jumping puzzle ones. I was gonna do that, like, but then I realized there was an influence race going on. What are we just kill stealing? Crush, you gotta make the race bigger so I get more PvP XP. I'm trying, big dog. Thank you, Crush. You tank in PvP? A lot of the times, yes. Are OPR and CTS bug? It seems like they might be. I haven't actually tried queuing for the OPR, but AWS crashed last night. Or I don't know if it crashed, but it went down last night. So there might be bugs related to that still. There's a lot of bugs related to AWS right now for a lot of different services. Why do you take trip, they asked. This guy just burned out in the middle of us and hasn't died. Enjoy disease cap, buddy. He starts teabagging. There's no shot. Oh, it's so funny. Oh my god. I am so thoroughly entertained by that. OPR's fine on West. Disease cap. So what I'm doing right now is I have Plague Herald on, so I'm like disease capping people with that, basically, and then I also have Plague Strikes in my IG, so the IG is just like, it's just gross. Like, you just hit them with this, if they aren't running Invig, they're just dead instantly. Fighting Nice used to be my favorite ESO streamer. Oh, that's cool. I saw that we had some ESO people. I was looking at, like, people posting stuff, and, like, saw that there's, like, some old ESO people that, like, came to New World recently. It's like, oh, that's dope. Should probably get closer to Crush before he dies. The thing with influence races is you can die really easily if you, like, don't position well. But if you just, like, kind of chill, like, you're not ever gonna make a mistake, really. So, like, they're kind of overextended. If I play back here, like, I'm never gonna die. I'm out of stam, probably dead. I figured I helped my company member and he'd turn around and help me, but he did not. He just like left me to die. Note to self, don't help out the company member. Classic warlogger. Yeah, I was like, this guy's kind of out of position. Let me just help him. That's a mistake I make a lot, though. It's like I try to help people too much. Like, I gotta play for myself more. Oh my god, Crush is going for the big one. He's going for all the PvP XP. Got a different heart rune, that guy dies. Fortunately, did not have a different heart rune. Dang, they just ran through us. It's like no semblance of like a front line. We killed so many and then no one came? Yep. It's like no support there in the back end. Everyone's just like, oh, I'm running. It's like, okay. Thanks, man. Stacking Divine worth it? I'm debating right now. I don't think it's as good as people think it is, but I don't think it's bad. Like, I think Divine might be better than, like, Enchanted Ward. Like, Enchanted Ward at 2% isn't a lot of protection. Divine's, like, at a much higher threshold. And in my first war last night, my settings made it difficult to tell who was who at what times. Yeah, you're gonna... It's just a limitation with war that you're just generally gonna have lower FPS, but there are settings that could help with it. Like, I think I usually got like 40 to 50 before I upgraded, and now I get like over 100.
Did I catch a heal here? Thanks, mate. Now I get to make a decision. I think it's a speed boost leave situation. We can circle back around in a second. We wiped their perps, but then the green came in. Yeah, green just has more numbers right now. You can still get some kills, though. I don't think it's an FPS issue. It was mostly nameplate loading, etc. Yeah, it's like you could set nameplates to 100. That helps a lot. But it will tank your game performance a little bit. People confuse me. Yes, let me just stand here and smack this one guy with a bunch of people supporting him. Alright, Crush, get ready. Put the anti-dodge thing on him. It's a little preview of what war is going to look like. Thanks, Quay. I just set everything to high for myself, but that's because I have a beefy computer now. Before I had like everything set to low, like shadows turned off. There's some stuff you can do where you could like tank how the game looks, and then that gives you a little bit more frames. But the main thing is like in war, you're going to be heavily CPU bound, not GPU bound, and a lot of people lower GPU settings during war to try to get performance increases. And while it does give some, it's not like an insane amount because you still have CPU intensive tasks occurring. This guy's a free kill. He had a good shower by him. I'm trying to get out of combat so I can mount and catch. It's kind of like Albion at a certain point. Like Albion to catch Zergs, what you do is you just like get out of combat, you kind of back up, you mount up, and then catch back up to the front. Like that's all you want to do here is you just want to wait, mount up, sprint, like run it down. I have a fortify base thing, so when I get dismounted, I get a bunch of fortify, and then you pull up to some dude, kill him, and then repeat. This race is fun. Yeah, this is a good one. Whee! So like the main thing is you don't want to actually dismount on people. You want them to dismount you, because then I just got a fortify buff because they dismounted me, and then I'm like significantly tankier when I get into the fight. But it's based off what charms you have. So, again, I'm in the back of the crowd. I'm going to pull up my IG so I don't heal from the flail so I can get out of combat. And then pretty soon I'll be able to mount and catch back up. Same idea. Now I can mount up. We sprint it down. We try to get them to hit us, ideally.
See if I get him to hit me. If I can't. So he hit me. True up. Dead player. Now we go IG, get out of combat, and then we run it down on someone else. You can't actually escape people by running anymore because of this change. If people play properly. I'm gonna play next to Crush here. I thought Crush was gonna go for the big one. He did not go for the big one. Ah. It's fine. Back up. Never punished. We do Disease Cloud. I'm trying to abuse LOS here, but it's kind of hard at this point. You just run out of LOS spots at a certain point. If you don't dive their range, they'll just like slowly melt you. Did we get a PvP track thing yet? No, we did not. You get more like PvP XP at the beginning when people are flagged for longer. Later on, it's not as good. So I got 5 Discord DMs. That is all super urgent. Oh. I mean, I'm down to fight. We need to find a way to abuse LOS if we're going to take a fight, though. Like, around this wall or something. I'm not flagged for 20 seconds. It's a little timer in the bottom left of the screen down here. So the main nameplate setting, I guess I can go over right now, is down here under gameplay, where it's player nameplate amount. If you don't have that set high, you just won't see people and they'll just like disappear randomly mid-war. And it resets to 15 every time you get off for some reason. It's kind of annoying. That guy just go into relentless stance? Buddy, you're dead. Wow, he lived that. That's crazy. Forgot to complete my card. There we go. It's like max 100 tracks, I think. Who's hitting me? It's always fun when people like ability dump on someone that's AFK. It's like, okay, man. Are there any hybrid healer PvP builds? Yes, it's not like S tier. Like people wouldn't be like, oh my god, you should play it. But like Flail VG is like a legitimate build now, where you run Flail without a shield, so that you get an extra heal bonus. Like that's a legitimate build. It's very fun too. Does it count as cyberbullying? Wow, who came up with that? Oh no. Whoever it is was a very smart person. What time is the new update? The new update's in 3 hours. I got my close quarters musket. Time to be a pistol or arrow. Time to make a clump. With the power of IG. Technically you did and I perfected it. I mean, it's kind of a build that AGS forced though. It's not like we created it. We're just like, let's keep buffing Flail, let's keep buffing VG, and these are the only other 2 weapons I could heal in the game besides life staff. Should had dinner, came back, and now I'm 2.5k in queue. Yeah, if you don't want to DC, you can do the Steam thing I put a video out about, which is somewhat clickbaity, but you can literally just have the game open on your phone and like tap it every now and then, and like you won't DC. That's like what some of us have been doing. Like people like AFK at like the gear farm, and then they just like go on their phone. Nameplate setting from 15 to 100 is huge. Thank you. Yeah, it's like mandatory to up that basically. Wait, what? Oh. Have you not seen that video, Ease? It was not a super popular one, so it might have not appeared on your thingy. But... How do you add a command? Is it add commands? Add command. Command add? Oh. There you go. New patch command. GG fun race. GG's. That was a fun race. Is there another one, or are we like about done here? Oh, Crush is pulling up on a scoot. There's a hippo! There's a hippo! Oh my god! No more races, all wars now? Aw. What does that mean? I have to go on a chest run? No. But I don't want to go on a chest run. That's the all hits river while the debuff lasts. You just can't easily see how long it lasts. What's the best perks for Blunderbuss in PvE? Enchanted Ward, and then like all offensive perks basically. Are Azoth and Conductors still good? I think someone told me that they can only craft the old perks though. Uh, I mean, I don't know what perks are on them, but are you talking about like the artifacts? Or are you talking like the Azoth gear? Because those are two very different things. Crush, you really suck at linking gear. Like, I just gotta say, you really suck at linking gear. Oh yeah, what does the capture the cat flag caches drop? $600. Do these not drop good gear? Like, what's even on the chest piece that you can get? Wellness. Yeah, these can't drop that good of gear. You. Yeah, it's... I think both these are like bad drops. Yeah, it has wellness on there instead. I mean, this one could have been good, I guess. There's also an earring. You can get healthy toast and a 700 gear score earring now? Micro mines? I'm down. I'm just trying to clear out a little space. Is there actually mines going on? Mines can drop good gear. Luck on gear and weapons helping with infix gear drops? No, it's like very minimal. Like luck barely helps. Second, that's new background arc that I need to save for a future video. I just capture the loading screens now. You think Umbros will reset with the update? I mean, the weekly might, but it resets in like 8 minutes anyway. Oh, are you trying to farm like 4K between the two things? Oh god. I need a perk tier list video for both PvE and PvP. So actually, as of yesterday, I obtained a list of all the new perks. So it's actually possible to do a tier list for PvE and PvP. We could pencil it in for tomorrow if you guys want to do it. If you want to do a tier list, but usually I like to do them with chat and ourselves. And the videos are kind of long, but they're very informative. Miicrow, please clap? What? What does that even mean? Or you're just trying to look at the BB? But purifying switch? I mean, it's fine, yeah. It's a good perk. Yeah, so, Valco, I did the math on it earlier. I could save this. So I put a command on the Twitch for luck, but this just shows the impact of like how much max luck would matter. Max luck, all it would do is it would increase your odds from 1 in 10 to 1 in 9.3. It's like a 7% chance with all the luck perks in the world. It's like not super significant. You got a mortar one on the stifling set. That's cool. Silence mortar Omega lol. I think it has an activation cooldown on it, but if that worked like that, that'd be really funny. No, it has an activation cooldown, I'm pretty sure, in the silence. Yeah, you could hit the elite chest trends again after the patch if you are up at that ungodly hour. Be like 1 or 2 a.m. I heard I shouldn't salvage gear over 800 gear score, but what do I do with them? Why wouldn't you salvage it? Salvage ones are bad. If there's one that's good, keep it. But if it's bad, salvage it. Like, there's nothing else you can do with it. Like, there's literally just nothing else. Add that to my giant list of gear I've locked that I probably won't use. How do you know what gear to keep? Experience is the TLDR. So, like, this one piece I just kept, it has Shirking Fort, which is a really good perk. It has a gem slot, which is a really good perk. Sacrificial Empowerment's okay. Free Aggression's okay. Okay, I really don't like those perks. I'm not going to keep that one, to be honest. See a different one that I kept, like this headpiece. Shirking Fort, Prolonged Favor I've been looking for. Gem slot, very good. 2 good defensives. So, like, for my build, like, I know that that is good, because that's, like, what I'm building towards. I'm trying to build to be tanky. What's the new attribute split? Yeah, probably 350, 200 for full LVG. For the tank variant, which is what I'm playing right now, it's like 350 con, like 200 or 200 focus or something like that. That's what I would run. Just drop the 4 fixed gear. No, it's only, I think it's only PvP track. Chest don't. Chest can only drop up to 3. I'm running this chest run like backwards. I haven't done this one in a while. When does Void Darkplate nerf happen to medium? When the patch went live, but it wasn't in the patch notes. There are 2 kinds of people. The people that fight the mobs and the people that loot the chests and run. You're not supposed to be the person that loots the chests and run. But I definitely am the person that just loots the chests and runs. Hey man, saw your video about Invig meta. Does that mean Life Taker's no longer best in slot for musket? If it turns into an Invig meta, like people seem to be thinking it will be, then yeah. Like you might want something that's just like more pure damage. So like the Greatsword, for example, like Artifact Greatsword would be more pure damage. Because it's just like a 10% boost if your target's more than 10 meters away. This is an issue. Trying to give myself a little buffer. But they didn't come back. So it's like a 1 in 10 to get an infix is what we calculated out. You got a perk on that chest? I saw. Perks are affected by luck, by the way. The perk drop is too. But it's just like, luck isn't a super significant factor is the point I'm trying to make. Alright. That's this chest run. It's time to do the funny chest run, I think. None of the Brimstone and Elysian chest runs can drop infix gear. So, you can look up the map for it, but... So it's these chests, the ancient ones, which you see aren't down here. They aren't up here. And I think it's these, or are there more? No, it's not those. It's this one. So you don't see how there's like none in Brim? But they're like everywhere else. And there's none in Elysian. Bro, how do you get the chest hanging in a loop from the full sight run? I'll show you right now. I'm about to go do that run. There's 3 elite supply chests in the featherweight mobs. Which are you doing? I'm doing the jump puzzle one, Crush, if you want to join. Oh, there's 3 chests in the Elysium. I've gotten some infixes from that specific area. The one that I think is like on my like borderline list of like ones to do each day is like the Morningdale one. Like I think the Morningdale one is like borderline. And same thing with Restless Shore. Restless Shore is a little bit easier than Morningdale. I think Tower Strength has 5 elite chests and it's solo with no mobs. I haven't done a lot of the new chests. I've only been doing these. But there's others in Night Haven that are worth doing. Please let me know. Because I don't know where they are on the map. It's my thing. It has to be elite supply, though. If it's not an elite supply, it's not worth. Baker, what do we need for this? The potion? You either need the potion, or you just need to go hit that jump pad that I just hit. If you hit the jump pad right here, then you automatically get the buff and you don't need the potion. Yeah, if they're carnivals, it doesn't matter. They don't drop it. Oh wait, it's like over here, isn't it?
I've never been up there. Is there something up there? Oh, there is one chest up there. Huh. Yeah, I can wait, Crush. Just meet me like over here. That one's a pain in the ass. Gotcha. Is it not an elite ancient? Is it an elite supply or is it something else? It's not an elite ancient, it's not an elite supply. Yeah, I think it's a carnival, it's not worth getting. Oh, no, 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 it is an elite ancient. It's literally this, like, single elite ancient that's, like, tagged alone for some reason in the New World database. Yeah, you can get close quarters and work. I got the close quarters blunderbuss today, but no gem. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's RNG for the close quarters, and then RNG for the gem, and then RNG for double attunement. It's like, oh. Okay, on our way. Gotcha. I'll be here. We will get separated on this run at some point, by the way. There's like, it's very hard to stay together on this run in particular. Yeah, I've been race is good. Have you messed around with the dungeon and open world? I haven't done the open world ones as much. We did it a little bit, like we did the underground area. It's like if I had a group of 5, I would like it, but I don't think they generally have a lot of elite ancient chests. It's not best in slot for doing everything, but it's really cool to run around. Has anyone tested how many free perks are needed for medium armor to escape the shockwave combo? Not on this patch, no. Underground is all carnivals that may not tickle your fancy. Yeah. I might put in a request for the devs to increase the amount of chests that give infix gear. Like, I feel like Carnival should probably be giving infix gear. Sir, you're about to be modless. I mean, it should drop from other stuff too, but I'm just saying. Yeah, if you aren't actively looking for infix gear, it might, like, you might not even know it exists. It's just, like, special gear that's, like, really, really good. The part I'm annoyed about is loot biasing isn't turned on for infix gear, so I guess I could just run around for, like, with any set and not have to worry about that anymore. Also, I have a trick for this spot that someone else showed me yesterday.
This is much more consistent. I guess I do need a better VG. So let me put like a VG on, but like that's literally the only thing I need. Well, and like a kite shield with multiple perks, I guess. As a light player, what is the sweet spot for freedoms? 4 or 5? Usually it's around, like, I think the number of people we shot for is like 44%. So that's like, I think 3 to 4. Unless, if you're in light, that increases the duration of freedom, which I don't really remember. They removed that? Okay. Good, because that was annoying. Oh, she made it. That's not the easy. That's a hard jump. That's not the hardest jump. That's a hard jump. Can you go sideways on this? You can, but it's not enough height. Okay. I haven't tried that before. There's an easier way over there. But I can go the long way. Crush got another good thing apparently. Chest run game? Yes. At least this chest run's somewhat entertaining. Because I'm gonna miss this. Oh, I didn't miss it! That one's hard. You can go sideways, but catch the end of the ramp. I see. So it is a tech. That's cool. Just like pull me off the edge of that jump. Oh, Mr. Jumps are a bit behind. Yeah. I can wait. This next part's gonna take me a while, to be honest. Wait, no, there's a shortcut, actually. Oh, wait, I might be back with you. Hello. It's like I never left. Oh, she did the... That way works, too. That way does work. She's locked in. That's the harder one. I think that way's harder, but both of them work. This is like really hard if you haven't done it before. And even if you have done it before, it's pretty hard. I don't know what is up with this thing, but it's always so hard to climb up. Try not to get too far ahead here. I have like too many potions now. Because I do all the chest runs. And Azoth water's been so expensive that I haven't made the better potions. Can't to see your rages first. It's not gonna be me this time. I am a calm and professional streamer who does not rage at all anymore. There is no rage. Hurry up, Crush. Jeez, time is money. That's crazy. Oh? It's just the... I think that's the jump that I flew over last time or something like that. Or no, it's not this one. It's a different one. No. Channel point betting would be fun here. Yeah, I need to figure out that, and I need to figure out like reward stuff for you guys. I wanted to do a reward where it was like for doing Catacombs or something like that with viewers. Still waiting.
Do I just see Crush at the top? Or do I wait? I could probably wait.
How far should I level up my PvP gear set if I'm at max Umbral Crystals before reset? I would just, the main thing is to make sure that these don't, like, get wasted. So if you're at, like, 4,000 and you start earning more, like, they'll start getting wasted. I would generally upgrade your gear to, like, 780, and then I would, that you're using, and then do 800 for certain pieces that you think are best in slot. Yeah, reset just prevents you from earning more than 4K. Would you like to share at the class? I can show it, it's fine. This is the way easier path to the top. What offhand would an SNS DPS run? Like Inferno, a utility one. Usually. That boosts your SNS like damage. If it's PvP, it's like usually like something a little bit less utilitarian in nature. But PvE would be like Inferno. Alright, this is the one that we messed up last time and got upset about. I'm so good. I'm so good. Wow, look at that talent right there. Did I just first try everything in this run? Or did I mess up once? I guess there was one time a bird knocked me off. I don't... Like, I know that goes down there. I haven't figured out how to climb up this, but there's like a little platform up there. Well, that's definitely not how you do it. I'm gonna try to get on this one. I don't know how to get there. Where is this on the map? It's like in the center, in the marshy area. You need the like the eyesight buff though to see everything. So I haven't figured out how to climb up on this guy. It's probably this. Just relogging real quick. Okay. I'm doing the optional chest run. Okay, that doesn't work. Yeah, I did that. I feel I was there at night. It didn't open. I don't know how you open it. But that one, yeah, it does have chests. Were we supposed to jump on this thing? Oh. Yeah, that's a little easier. It's like an underground jumping puzzle to get inside? What? Do you have a map of that? I want to do that. Man. Doing my Reddit research real quick. Gotcha. This elite chested area is the most hated one. I kind of like it, but I kind of hate it. It's like very rewarding when you get better at it, but I'm not good at this other one yet. How do you get the purple walkways? You need to get the eyesight buff. You can either make a potion and drink the potion, which is this potion, or you can go to a certain buff area over here, and then you can interact with a jump pad. Oh wait, I'm cheating again. Yeah, this is gonna take me a bit. There are a lot of skill issues going on right now. What in your opinion, what's your opinion on shredding backstab? I think shredding backstab is weirdly potentially good for PvE. And it's good for PvP. I mean, I just like it for DPS rapier. I forgot you can't move forward on that one. Where is this? In the middle of Nighthaven. What do you think wars will end up looking like team comp wise? Probably relatively similar. Just because What? Oh, hell no. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. That's where the elite one is? Wait, no, that's not the elite one. That's a different one. Where's the elite one? That's an alchemy chest. No elite chest up top, elite chest is below in the water? Sir, it's down here. I have it. Oh, okay. Well, let me try to hit this then. If I hit it, I hit it. Okay, going in the water. So you don't have to parkour to get to the elite one? What is this? So how do we get to the other one? The really annoying one that's underwater or whatever. Or the underground puzzle. Surely one of these has double skill. Oh my god, none of them have double skill. Oh my god. Is it not possible to get a full offensive slot gear? Someone said M3s only. So if you have, yeah, it's possible to get 3 offensive slots. And a gem slot, I believe. So this is the thing that I couldn't figure out how to get in the other day. Like, it looks like there's a gate, like here. But like, you just can't get in. Or like here. I broke in, you can't get the chest though. Oh. So it's just like not done. There's another door? I went up top last time and I just couldn't like break in, so I just kind of gave up. It has invisible walls, sadly. Yeah. Someone like, I was in a group with like broken like over here. I don't really know how they did it and they don't know how they did it, but they're like up here and they like jumped sideways and like ended up inside. Thank you, criminal. But in theory, there's a few chests in there. The one that's probably like worth doing is like this one. Miicrow X Ada? Oh, we could do Ada. Ada drops the good gear. Eben also does. I haven't done my Eben one. Where's Ada again? It's like here. Someone said you need haste. I broke inside. Let me know if you can actually get the chests. Does unsheath mean only if the weapon's active? Yeah. Unsheath is only if weapon active. Unequip is if the weapon's in general just on. Are infix items luck safe? No, they're not, but luck basically doesn't matter versus them. Like, it matters, but it's not significant. If you have maximum luck possible, it will increase your chance by about 7%. And most people are probably sitting at about a 1% bonus. Like, if you have, say you have max trophies, that gives you about a half extra percent chance to get luck. Or, like, to get the thing. Like, it's just not significant. Soul Trials never give me charms, are they supposed to? It's a 1% chance on the Soul Trial. I don't know where I'm going, Crush. Bro, what happened to Umbrals? We don't use them to upgrade before the reset. They remain. So I had 4K Umbrals before the reset happened. So I got 8K total the first week. Because there's like the first day it was possible to get more. There's no difference really. Like it'll remain. Don't worry about it. The part that you run into that's kind of annoying that I think the dev said that they might fix this next update, but I'm not sure if it actually got put in time or not, is that you can like waste Umbrals later on if you're sitting at the cap and you earn more. Crush, why'd you come back here? Oh, waiting for a sec? Okay. Miicrow, have you got one of the flails with the infix? I did, but I think I salvaged it at some point. Or so I didn't keep it. Sometimes I look at the gear I kept and I'm like, why did I keep this? Like a triple defense round shield? Like, no, I don't care. Okay, so new discovery about that den that's locked. Alright. You can't go further, but there's some weird effect behind a stone wall. It's the same effect on that den of mirrors and that hidden zone behind a secret bookcase. So, Easter egg? Sorry, Crush, I started autopiloting and following somebody that was on a chest run up here. Need my elites. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, this is too slow. You notice that the infix gear skin with the artifact skins? Yeah. You could like quickly tell if you got one or not. None of these are good. None of those are good. Oh god. The lag. Worst tank, NA. Oh, because I abandoned you? I did totally abandon you on this. There was a chest turn it before us. Yeah, we could do ADA, he says. Yeah, basically. And then I totally just like went with the other chest run group because I saw a chest run group and I was like, opportunity, I don't have to kill things and I can just go press E. That was definitely obby. Have you had a chance to play with the overcharge set and do you think it's that some of the bad perks are worth running for the set bonus? I think it feels good with the 2 of. I don't know if the 4 of is worth it, but the 2 of's decent. You just have to make sure you get rid of the overcharge effect pretty quick, because it does give you negative ABS when you have it up, so it can just nuke you. We're playing CTF with two 33k HP tanks. It's kind of toxic. What GPU are you running these days at 5080? Did I turn up the frame gen stuff? I forget. I think I did. Isn't it like up here? Oh no, it's under video. No, I do have it on. Okay. We're just in a town. I'd say we could do Cata, but yeah. Yeah, we probably wait until tomorrow to do Catacombs. I mean, I need to end it soon anyway, so that I can record videos for tomorrow. I probably can just like clip the one, I mean, I could clip the one talking about like how luck matters, but I don't think it's like that great. I could probably be better as a separate video. You can go do Irid. It's quick. I don't even know where Irid is. Clickbait flag chest runs YouTube? Yeah, no. Oh, you're talking about this. Yeah. I didn't know that was called Irid. Do you think luck helps with infects gear items for elite chest runs? It technically does, but it realistically doesn't. Do with that information what you will. I'll make a video on it. But that's probably going to be the video tomorrow. But this is probably the last activity before I call it, and then I record videos because I got work tomorrow. The weekday streams are going to be shorter than they have been because I am doing work stuff again. I also don't think I ate dinner yet. Did I eat dinner? Hey, Crush, why are you going in the middle? The middle literally doesn't have a gear drop. I'm more confused now. I'll make a video on it. It's confusing, but it's not that impactful at the end of the day. Time to figure out if Crush can chop trees, because I can't. There's an opening. We're close. I forgot. I probably want to do this in the heavy set. Because that has a better chance to get the heavy armor that I want. Do I care enough? Yeah, I kind of care. Yeah, I kind of care. It just feels curse. Is Scorpion Hatchet any a good combo? It's like kind of like putting. I mean, Scorpion doesn't do a ton of damage independently, so I think it's okay. I don't think it's a bad combo. I just don't know if it's a like insane combo. What's on your BB? It's a Moonstone, Leeching Shrapnel Blast, the Mortar Perk, and Double Attunement. You can set the attributes to your score now. Yeah, I did that, but I don't have like a heavy PvE set. This is just like a fun thing. Mostly just so I can get loot biasing. It is significantly tankier, though. I'll give it that. Actually does decent damage, too. Not the weirdest cook I've ever done. What's the best weapon to pair in Season 10 in your opinion? In general? Life Staff Void Gauntlet? Which is kind of a cop-out answer. There are two kinds of people. Dang it. Started gathering water. Apparently it's that deep here. But yeah, tomorrow we get extra gear sets too, so I probably should put out a video about that too. I have to record 2 videos, that's fine. More gear sets? Yes, there are more gear sets out tomorrow, but they're the ones that are bugged. So this boss could one-shot me in light. I don't think it could one-shot me in heavy, though. More than 9? No, it is the 9. It's just some of them weren't actually added to the game, but existed. And then they actually added them to the game. Yeah, no, this was good, unfortunately. That one's, like, almost good. Probably, I mean, it's lightning protection, but, like, I guess I'll lock it. That one was almost good. Nothing good, though. Miicrow 1 to 2 more, I think? No, it's only 5. Unless you know of a new spot in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go recall. Actually, I don't think I've discovered this shrine yet, so maybe I just grab that. Is it a double elite chest run kind of day? You can do it, technically, but I need to record videos, which means I need to stop stream early to record the videos. So, I'm probably going to look to call it there. The micro infixes coming from M1. I got one out of an M1 Starstone. Yes, they are. They come out of M1s and M2s and M3s. At the chest at the very end. GG fun races earlier? Yeah, GG's. Alright, let me see who's still streaming.
Minutes and I'm really bored.
I'm still gonna wait it out just for the XP in the crate, but I'll be very annoyed.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
A relax buddy war out of you tonight.
I'll see you guys later.
I don't have Abyss.
Should be on
or
tomorrow. It'll
Detonate
probably
upgraded
be a
over
little
here.
scuffed tomorrow in terms of the timing, but should be back on.
Kara, I don't think you
Maybe we could do a
understand
tier
that
list.
war. I was actually like that war, the 40 kill war. I was full try.